Hello guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another speed build. Today we are building a house for a collaboration. So this is built for a collaboration hosted by the super talented builder Sims for Ideas. They have an amazing YouTube channel, they post a lot of shorts as well as speed builds, and the shorts are usually with like build tips, so if you want to check them out, I will try and remember to link their social media down in the description box below. And yeah, I'm building for the collab, which is called The Sims 4 Holiday Dreams, I think. So it's basically the goal of the collaboration was to build a holiday home for Sims, kind of to commemorate, or to, how to call it, to kind of remember the fact that we have the summer break now. Well, it's over for me now that you see this, because it's already September. Well, it's not over for me because in university we start later, so I still have about a month till my semester starts, if everything went well, of course. Because I have, now that you're watching this, I have already completed my big exam, but I'm recording this ahead of time because I'll be very busy. I'm leaving for vacation, I have to study for my exam, and I am not going to have time to record voiceovers, so I'm recording this almost a month ahead. So by the time you're watching this, I already have my exam done, so fingers crossed that I passed. I hope I did. So yeah, if everything went well on Tuesday, before this Sunday, now that you're watching this, I am already a bachelor, and I have my bachelor degree now, and I'll be starting my master's degree in about a month, which is both exciting and very not exciting, so yeah. Anyway, so the build is the house is built on a 20 by 20 in Brindleton Bay. This is by far one of my favorite lots in the game. I absolutely love Brindleton Bay in general, but this lot is just gorgeous. I think I've built here like 3 times already on the channel because I just love the lighting here. I love the background with the ocean. It's just perfect. I love it. It's for 2 Sims, so I was thinking that this could be like a summer home for an elderly couple that, you know, are kind of vacationing here, or maybe they spend their summer here. Maybe they live in a city, but they decide to spend their summers here, which I thought was a really cute idea. I know that it's something that is really popular in the Czech Republic. We have a lot of people who have like cottages and things like that, and they spend not necessarily the entire summer, but at least like weekends or a couple of weeks there. So I felt like that was like a nice thing to build for the collab, because I didn't want to build anything like tropical. And when I heard the topic of the collab, I was just incredibly inspired, and I knew that I wanted to build something like this. And I think I got an inspiration picture as well for this, but I don't have it anymore. But I think I did get one. Anyway, now we are just working on the landscaping. I decided to use the paneling from the Werewolves pack, which I thought looked like really nice, but I think I ended up switching it over to one that came with the cats and dogs expansion pack, because I wasn't really sure about this particular color of green. And I think, yeah, I know, I decided to change it because I was putting vines on the facade, and it kind of got lost a little bit on like this greenish bluish color. So that's why I decided to go with a different one. I also very much love the way that I was able to put the car underneath this like balcony area. I thought that was like a really cute detail, that you have like a car that really like nicely fits. I think this one is from the Cottage Living debug menu. So if you want to use it in your build, you would have to go to the debug menu. Now I'm just using the terrain paint to kind of map out the landscaping a little bit. I really love the way I did the landscaping here, because it just feels so like fresh and lush and really like colorful and nice. So I really love how that turned out. I think I ended up going on the interior as well as like the exterior for like a blue and yellow color scheme, which is a color scheme I used a lot, as I've noticed recently. and I love the way it turned out. It's like very like light and airy and bright and just comfy, cozy. I absolutely love. I would love to spend like at least like a vacation here. It's perfect. So I initially placed a chicken coop here, but then I realized if it is really supposed to be a summer home, it's not probably very useful to have a chicken coop, because then, I mean, you would have to kill all the chickens when you decide to leave, you know, at the end of the summer. So I think I substituted it with, I'm not sure what I put instead of it. Yeah, I don't know. I know I replaced it off camera later on, but I have no idea what. What I also really like about this build is that the main entrance is actually on the top floor. So if you want to get to like the main living spaces, you have to go down these stairs up, and that's where like the main door is. There is one door downstairs as well, but I was thinking that the main door to the house is the upstairs. So the doors upstairs take you to the kitchen, dining / like lounge area, and downstairs there is oh, there's also a bathroom upstairs. And downstairs there is a bigger bathroom, a bedroom, and a living room. So it's kind of weird, the floor plan, I'm not gonna lie. But I just didn't really have any other way to figure it out, because I just couldn't fit the full living room that I wanted upstairs, because there are windows and there's also a door to the balcony, and I just couldn't figure it out to place a fireplace, which I wanted with the windows. That's why I decided to move the living room downstairs. Anyway, so now we're moved on to this like covered porch area, which is like where the barbecue and outdoor seating is. So I mean, just imagine that is the sunset. I mean, even sunrise is probably beautiful because you get it over the ocean. So yeah, but I was thinking about like this lighting, so it's sunset, and just imagine having a vacation here, you know, doing a barbecue and just sitting here and enjoying your food while watching the absolutely gorgeous sunset that we have here. It's just a dream, isn't it? Yeah, I would love that. It would be very much amazing. Anyway. So now I'm just kind of adding some decorations here. I added these vertical planters, so maybe the Sims that live here could kind of seasonally grow herbs if they want to cook here, and I thought that was nice touch. Also, I forgot to mention before that if you want to access the downstairs, you have to go outside and go through the door outside, because the house may seem big, but it's not big at all. So I couldn't fit stairs. I didn't want to put a ladder because I had like elderly people in mind, and you know, my grandparents barely can walk up the stairs, and I just can't imagine they would have to kind of go up and down a ladder. So that's why I decided to keep the stairs outside, which is where you'd kind of go if you wanted to go outside and to the lower floor or the upper floor. I was very indecisive about what counters and appliances I wanted to use. It took me a while to figure out which ones I wanted, and I don't even remember which ones I finished with. I'm not. Maybe I used the ones from Jungle Adventure, but honestly, I really am not sure. I changed my mind so many times that I just forgot. Oh yeah, I used the ones from Jungle Adventure that have like the yellow countertop, which kind of really nicely blended in with the rest of the color scheme. So at this stage, I wasn't sure what kind of colors I wanted to go with. I wanted to do it a more like a darker color. But then I decided to place these bookcases from Realm of Magic, and they come with this like beautiful lightwood swatch, and that was what I decided to go with. So that's where I decided to do like a lighter color scheme. So that's where I decided to go like white color scheme. But then I made the like lounge area, which is in like the area with lots of big windows, and I just didn't like it. It felt very sad, I think. So that's when I decided to implement the blue and the yellow into the space to make it I don't know, colorful. To make it a little bit more pretty and lifting and kind of warm, because without the colors it felt really weird. Yeah. Anyway, it would be really nice to sit on this sofa. I mean, just imagine sitting and looking out the window on the ocean, or the other way around if you want to watch the sunset. It's just, I don't know, I'm so in love with this house. I wouldn't want to live in here probably, but it would be nice to take like a vacation there, because it's really a unique property and I really, really love it. Anyway, I've been recently obsessed with watching like interior design TV shows, so I have had a lot of inspiration over the last couple of weeks, because I've been watching them pretty much non-stop. I've watched Interior Design Masters, which is a show that airs on BBC. I watched series 1, which is on Netflix, maybe like a year ago or a year and a half ago, and now I watched the remaining 3 seasons that they already did on BBC, and I loved it. And now I'm watching a show, and I forgot how it's called, but it's also on Netflix, and it's about like a team of people who are transforming a house in 12 hours, which is absolutely insane, but I'm having so much fun. So yeah, if you love building, if you love interior design, I highly recommend checking out the library of those shows on Netflix, because they have a lot of shows of like different kinds. You could get motel makeovers, hotel makeovers, some rentals, or you have the world's most amazing rentals, or the most amazing, I'm not sure how it's called, but that was the first one that I watched, and that was absolutely gorgeous, because they traveled around the world, saw different properties, and that was just incredible. I loved that. So yeah, that's my new obsession, watching interior and architecture shows. I don't really watch normal like TV anymore, like TV shows that have a story. I've been just watching this lately, this or YouTube, nothing else. And movies with my parents, because we have movie nights on Friday with my family, so we watch movies on Fridays, but that's like pretty much the only time I watch a movie, because apart from that I watch interior and architecture shows. Yeah, so we almost finished the entire upper floor. Now I'm just working on this, I'm not sure, like a vanity situation. So I used the mirror from Werewolves, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's like very like rustic and boho and just beautiful. So I used it here because that was kind of the vibe that I was going for in here. And now I'm just cluttering up the kitchen, which I really like how it turned out. It's like not a color that I would normally pick, because like, you know, yellow counters, but I think it looks really nice with like this wood color that I have on the floor and on the windows and the doors and everything. So I think it looks really, really nice. And I also got to use the couch from the Paranormal stuff bag, which I love, but it's not a couch that fits with like my modern looking interiors that much, so I don't really use it as often. But here it looks absolutely perfect, because that's kind of the style that I was going for, like rustic boho feel, and I absolutely love it. So now I'm just adding some clutter to the fridge, which I thought was like a really nice realistic touch, and I'm just finishing off the clutter here, and then I believe we're going to move on. I'm not sure, either to the bathroom or downstairs. Oh, we're just adding some more clutter, because, you know, I love clutter. I put clutter everywhere. I also absolutely adore these chairs from the same Paranormal pack that I already mentioned like a minute ago, and they look really nice with the table from Cats and Dogs, and the color really fit nicely with the color scheme that I was going for. So now we moved on to downstairs. This is where the living room is. I used the same couch from Paranormal and I made it into a sectional. I also used this bookcase that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Like, I don't know what it is about the bookcase, but I absolutely love it, and I use it in all of the builds recently that I did that have like a cottage or rustic feel. I don't know, I just fell in love. I'm absolutely in love with them. Anyway, So the living room is a little bit cramped and a little bit small, but I don't know, I felt like it gives off like a really cozy and cute vibes, that like you were in like a dungeon watching. So if you want to kind of be social, have fun, you'd be upstairs cooking, sitting in the lounge, having a dinner. But if you want to go like be cozy, maybe snuggle up under a blanket, you could come down here and watch TV or just lit up the fireplace. And I don't know, I felt like it was a really cool space to go to if you want to just have a minute for yourself. I also replaced the windows with these like smaller ones because I wanted to kind of make them not be hidden under the sofa. And I also used this console table from Laundry Day as like a custom library thing, like a book space thing, and I really loved the way it turned out. I kind of shoved it into the fireplace a little bit, so I hope it won't catch on fire if you decide to kind of place it in your game and play with it. I also made space for a pet here, which I'm not sure if I placed a litter box, if I had a dog or a cat in mind, to be completely honest. So we will have to wait and see for the bigger bathroom here, if I went for a cat or a dog, because honestly I have no clue whatsoever. I don't even have any screenshots from the bathroom, so I can't really tell. Yeah, so this is not a build that I would do normally. It's not the style that I am the most in love with, but I really love how it turned out. It's like very like cottagey, and I love the way it turned out. I did like a coastal cottage here, which was a little bit similar, like I'm not sure, like a year ago maybe, and I thought it was really like a nice like path down the memory lane to kind of remember what I did last year, because I remember that that build did pretty good, and it's one of my favorites to date. So I was really excited to build on this lot again, and yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so now I remember I didn't put the litter box in because there was no space. So if you want to have an animal here, you either have to add a litter box somewhere or have a dog here, which is probably what I was thinking when I was making the house. Yeah, so the bathroom is pretty much the same one as the one upstairs, but I think upstairs there's a wall shower, either from Snowy Escape or from Discovery University, and down here I put a tub, and I believe this particular one is from Seasons, but I could be wrong. And finally we're moving on to the bedroom. I used my favorite bookcase from Realm of Magic, and I shoved or kind of placed a bed from Seasons into it, so it looked like it's a beautiful headboard, which I thought was like a really cool idea to have this like the headboard. I mean, just imagine, you know, you sit on your bed and you can pick a book you want to read, and you don't have to even get up from your bed. I thought it was cool, and the like younger Michaela, who absolutely loved to read in her bed, would be incredibly excited to have this. So yeah, I got really excited when I decided to do this in the bedroom. Anyway, we're almost at the end of today's speed build. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files in the description box below on my Ko-fi page. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would really mean a lot to me. We're almost at 500,000. Maybe we are already there, but I love seeing my channel grow, and I would love to get monetized very soon, or as soon as possible. And I still have quite a long way to go. So if you subscribe, you won't miss any of my videos, and you'll help me achieve that. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.